Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Skyrim. So, looking through the spells in here, there's a fair number of them. So my restoration perk tree has changed a little bit now, and Edgewalker leads into Necromanticon, which gives you the Putrefy spell. When your restoration skill reaches level 50, you'll learn another spell called Death Cloud, and at level 75 you learn Carrion Wind. I'm not sure what these spells do, other than deal disease damage to living and undead. And then Chalice of Tears, if you're diseased or undead, your spells are 15% stronger and last 50% longer. And Plague Doctor, you radiate an aura of death that reduces poison resistance, poison and disease resistance of anyone approaching within 40 feet by 50% for 30 seconds, whether friend or foe. So, with that real quick overview of changes that have come, we continue onwards. So, I'm thinking that I'm probably going to continue along the Mage's College quest line for the time being.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime.
Welcome to the college. Yes, just a brief overview of our facilities. Are you ready? Wonderful. Please follow me and don't...
This part is so boring. You just follow Mirabelle and it's so boring.
A prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep us. I run the day-to-day operations.
Oh well, minimize. The game's kind of paused because because my Skyrim minimized itself. Right now you can see my mouse. Can you guys see it on the thing?
I'll show you the living quarters.
As I don't have it set to block it, you probably can.
More stringent entry procedures due to some problems.
I am going to... I don't think that I ever took off my hood and, like, legitimately showed you my character better. So I'm going to do that right now. So, basically, so this character is a Breton, which I've never done a Breton before. And I just kind of wanted to try it out because Bretons are supposedly the best ones for spellsword builds, which are my favorite build. Which, honestly, that would make sense because they are a mixing between...
I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or...
Bretons are basically mixtures between the...
After I finish showing you
the elves and the men. So they have naturally higher starting skills for things both in magic and in physical stuff. And they have, and they're the only race that starts with a conjuration spell, and starts with, I believe, level 25 conjuration is what I started with.
To your quarters. Bearing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you will stay. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be rid of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for study sessions.
So, pretty much what I'm doing right now is, while I'm doing the first lessons, and just kind of wandering around like that, I'm using, I'm letting my magicka regenerate to full, and I'm using the spell Detect Life. The point of this is to level my alteration quickly.
After I finish showing you the grounds,
So, basically, this is an adept level alteration spell, and I want to get my alteration to level 30 so that I can pick up, I'm going to immediately pick up Philosopher's Stone so that I can start generating stuff, and then probably my next one is going to be either Spellblade or Wild Shrines. And I am going to also start working on enchanting a lot too, like once I find some more enchanted items. Gem Dust Regalia will be very good for me, but the first thing that I want to go for is Soul Squeezer. Not really Soul Siphon, because I won't be using enchanted weapons, I'll be using my Spell Sword, but Spell Scribe, Might and Magic, and Power Echoes are all very useful. Spell Scribe, you can store a spell that you are dual casting. Power attacks and bashes in combat cast the stored spell for free with a cooldown based on your enchanting skill. Might and Magic, spells cast with your left hand are 25% more effective when you are wielding a weapon in your right hand, and attacks with a weapon in your right hand deal 25% more damage if you are holding a spell in your left hand. That makes the Spell Sword build really good. And then Power Echoes allows Spell Scribe to activate twice before going on cooldown, which is also really useful. And then Gem Dust, Preserver, Regalia, Twin Enchantment, Arcane Nexus, and Miracle are all just generally useful perks on anybody. Battle Mage are just for weapons. Okay. I don't really have much of anything over here that I want, because I'm not using staffs very much. You know, I'm not going to be using any staves at all for the most part. Destruction would be a good thing for me to start throwing spells into as well. And then another thing that would be really good for me to throw a point into is Wild Shrines and Intuitive Magic. Novice spells of any school cost no magicka to cast. That's so useful. I should probably give you guys a run-through as to why this episode is coming on so late. Just real quick explanation. I'm recording this at 3 in the afternoon right now, today, and, pretty much, I didn't have anything pre-recorded, because after recording my last episode, we had to pretty quickly, I decided to go play some League for a little bit, and then after the last episode ended, I played some League for a little bit, and then I had to go ahead and go to my brother's wedding. Now, this is all well and good, but then we come back at 11 o'clock with my other brother, his best friend, and the brother that got married's baby. So,
And will
I'm pretty much just not even gonna try to record with that. And then I had to wait until after my parents left to bring the kid back
What I'm talking about is true control.
to be able to record, because I don't want to record with a child in the house.
Mastery takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
What are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
We've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Give us a chance to show you what we can do.
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that
I think
so?
we should learn.
He agrees with us
I think we should learn something practical.
All right.
Okay. My alteration is already almost a level up. I need... Oh, I don't have lesser ward yet. Do I? Nope, no lesser ward spell.
In continuing with our theme of safety, we start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? That's all right. Now, if you just stand right...
Okay, so now... I grab up that lesser ward, and I'm going to put it in my right hand.
You block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please. Just opposite me. Don't want anyone else in the way.
And then I'm going to just
Over there, please. Cast the ward spell. And don't want anyone else in the way.
keep on spamming this.
Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing the wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the room.
Let's just grab back up my bound sword.
Nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity.
How much money do I have? 1407.
I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Now that this guy is done talking, I'm going to ask him what he has for sale. Because I have some stuff that I can sell him, first off. And second, I would like Candlelight and Stone Flash. And now I'll just kind of learn those spells real quick. Eat some food.
You know,
College is a bit of an odd scarcity. Magic isn't something that's defined.
And then just keep spamming, because this thing is such a great way to quickly level alteration. Philosopher's Stone, I'm going for Philosopher's Stone next. Like, that is just what's going to happen. Generates gold equal to your alteration skill level. That's definitely happening. And then I'm probably going to go for either Spellblade or start working on some enchanting points after that. And I'll show you guys my quickest way to level enchanting. And it also levels your it levels your speech a fair amount. It's not the fastest way to level speech, but it levels speech and it also levels smithing too, which that is pretty much
But magic is the same no matter where you go.
pretty much
Just how to go
make a bunch of stuff, make a bunch of daggers, take them to can I sell you this?
For those
No, I don't. No, I can't. Okay, then who can I sell this staff of courage to? Probably that's the dark elf guy. I forget what his name was, but
Lords
he's a
don't trust
Dunmer.
magic or those that use it.
Alteration gained a level. Yay, alteration levels. Okay, then was it you?
Your brother's a fine job.
Esmeralda.
Still,
That's
there's only
food. Travis, that's your name.
You can see me? Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Okay then, so now, can I sell you this staff of courage? I can indeed. Okay then, Muffle is such a useful spell, I'm thinking about buying it, but I'm probably not going to right now. Like, it's especially useful if you go for a vampire character.
If you require assistance, if you would, please. The summoning of undead is even spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast
Hello,
them.
Finis. Finis is probably going to be. Ooh, gosh, those robes are expensive. Yeah, the apprentice level stuff is so expensive. I want those apprentice robes of conjuration though, so that I can disenchant my novice robes of conjuration. Yeah, I can't afford that. 800 gold off and no way to generate 800 gold, so... So, Spellsword doing enchanting is a very good build for enchanting because you can get enchanting levels pretty easily because you can enchant a lot of stuff. Like, if you can find a turn undead enchantment item, take it. I don't care if you have to walk because you're overcapped on carry weight. Take it. Turn Undead is so far the enchantment that adds the most money that I have found. Now, I don't do very much by way of enchanting, so I could be wrong about that. Level up! I could be wrong about that. At this point I'm gonna throw into health. I definitely need more HP. And then Philosopher's Stone. And then start working on this line over here in enchanting, and I'm going to also pick up Gem Dust soon too. And also the sooner I can pick up Preserver, the better. Sitting down, sitting down, sitting down and do nothing. Okay, let's keep going. That bug is so obnoxious. So there's a bug in I Need right now, where pretty much after sitting,
What could it mean? Return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that on? Such power.
after sitting with weapon drawn, you cannot see your weapon anymore.
My job.
It doesn't
the
properly
Jarl.
sheath
Don't
it.
waste time talking to travelers.
And so because it doesn't properly sheath it, you run into this problem of you can't draw your weapon.
Those wizards from the college in Winterhold. By
You
the
can't
gods.
draw
this
your
true
weapon,
wizard.
but you also can't
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else. Take care if you're venturing too far from town.
I've been looking for you. A letter from it. Looks like that's it.
okay.
Go. Sorry.
That's just gonna be
Skyrim will not be no
obnoxious.
different from elsewhere. Magic. Magic is the same no matter where you go.
That's just gonna be obnoxious. Like, my weapons are supposed to... Okay, I just have to load back to a previous save. Don't tell me that I have to... Okay, this one is the one that I need to load back to. It's obnoxious having to load back a save, but... I have figured out a way to fix that bug in the past.
This is one of the places that you
Skyrim will be no different from elsewhere. Magic. Magic is the same.
It's, I have found a way to fix that bug in the past, but I'm not sure how I did it. Let's just do that once again real fast. Well, shrines would also be a good idea to pick up, but I'm not going to pick it up right now. Later, probably, but right now, no. Okay. The alteration perk Vantion Magic. Dang it, I picked up Spellblade instead of Philosopher's Stone on accident. Oh well. Vantion Magic, Quadratic Wizard, and 7th Cercinate basically turn it into Dungeons and Dragons, where you have 50 spells that you can cast per day. Okay, so the sit feature is something that is often used to restore fatigue, but when you sit, if your weapons are drawn, as you saw earlier, it's bugged. Ah! Goats! Ah! Goats! Ah! A Spriggan! Wow, that Spriggan is actually really easy to kill. And I got a Spriggan soul. Oh, werewolf. Werewolves are really easy to kill too. Just... just at Saarthal, and because we're gonna be the first ones here, we're gonna have to wait. Because nobody else is here yet.
And here we all are. Shall we?
Let's just keep spamming the protect light.
You know, there might be gold somewhere in here.
Because I accidentally grabbed it. Spellblade. I really need to level up again so that I can pick up the Philosopher's Stone.
I find it hard to believe this excavation was approved.
The college will be, no matter what, we always look. Education is all right. Please stay close to me while I'm inside.
I find it hard to believe this excavation was approved.
Have you, by chance, seen my research notes? I seem to have misplaced them.
Hello, 12th year. You gonna go? Thank you.
As some of you may know, Saarthal is one of the earliest known settlements of Skyrim.
Before you even... Yes, does that cover everything? Alright
This is an exciting opportunity for us. To be able to study some magic thing. Well, are there any questions before we begin? Many enchant. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of?
Just keep spamming this operation spell. No, I never did favorite stone flesh or candlelight. Candlelight is such a good spell. It's super cheap, but it's so useful. I would argue it's far more useful than Mage Light, which is the next tier up version of it. And now, time to detect some more life.
I'll be amazed if we find anything useful here. Don't touch anything! What? Ah, yeah. I've only looked... Try and be careful, alright? We don't want to damage anything.
Okay. So now I'm just gonna go around and pick up all 3 rings because I can use them for some enchanting stuff. And then pick up the Saarthal amulet.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything on? How in the world? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
Saarthal amulet, enchanted ring, because 20 point health boost is really useful.
Kind of.
And now I just have to cast any type of magic, including shouts,
You ran the wall.
at the wall. hungry. And I'm also kind of thirsty, so drink some water too. And just keep spamming Detect Life as much as I have Magicka to cast it. Take a look and see what level of spell. Oh, Bound Sword is only a novice level spell. Alright, cool. So then I do want this alteration perk. Novice spells of any school cost no Magicka to cast. And then that will also make healing and lesser ward cost nothing. I know what to expect here.
Rage and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, Mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care,
Psijic
and know
robes.
that the Order is watching.
I mean, if I can kill the Psijic later on when I see him.
What just happened? I'm afraid I didn't
Some
see
sort of
anything.
ghost or apparition
Tell me
appeared.
more about what you saw.
It spoke to me. It said something about danger ahead
Psijic
and
Order?
the Psijic
Are you
Order.
quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these rooms, and no one's seen any of them. Perhaps we should take a look. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find?
I do. Drugger. Okay. So now, in different versions of Skyrim, you would cast Soul Trap on corpses in order to quickly level your conjuration. And that was because they won't fight like they would if they were alive. And they still got affected by the Soul Trap. However, in this version of Skyrim, corpses do not get affected by the Soul Trap, and they do not yield anything. Dang it, Tolfdir! What are you gonna go killing the Draugr for?
I've never seen anything like this in the lit ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins.
Yeah, you want to stay back
for
and...
inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. I've never seen anything like this.
I'll keep moving forward then. It would probably be a good idea to cast Stoneflesh in these fights, and then I'm like, you know, actually getting stuff. But yeah, let's do that actually. stone flesh. That's not something I want to walk over. Foos! Looks like I am going to need to take this level up right now. Throw the point into health, because health is always a good thing to throw the point into. And now let's get Philosopher's Stone in. I'm legit hitting bodies on the ground over the guy that I'm trying to attack. Thanks, game. Thanks a lot. Okay, so pretty much that flame spam was in order to... I wasn't sure, I'd forgotten if there was another thing along the way. Another rune. So I just wanted to make sure that I didn't get hit by it if there was. Okay, so stone flesh and then switch to flames are pretty much how any fights that I get in are going to go. Well, that guy just immediately died. Oh gosh, ouch. Need flames. Okay, so pretty much this build is a pretty interesting one because I'm mage armor level 2 requires level 50 because the point of it is to the pillar thing. The point of it is to be kind of like a fighter build, except not in the usual sense of a fighter build, because while I do use one-handed, I use alteration instead of armor, and I use conjuration for my weapon. And that's just not something that's normal. Now then, let's pick up stone flesh. And then I'm also going to grab up soul trap because a broader white soul would be pretty useful for me. Stab! Spinning slash. Got wrecked. Onward to the next room. A chest with some gold and a potion and a rune. And another rune. Good thing I can proc those runes from a distance with soul trap. Okay, so now I need candlelight. And then so, let's see, now it was... This one turns all of them. This one turns those three. This one turns these two. And this one just turns itself. What? Oh. Turns that one too far. Or not too far. It turns that one too far. Not far enough. Yeah. You will know what I mean. Hello? Isn't this the part where Tolkien is supposed to run up behind me and say that he decided it was time to catch up? Hello, Tolkien. Why am I not finding the Tolkien? This might be bad if Tolkier's not showing up. Because Gyric activates right now, and, or Yorick is his name, I think, is how you pronounce it, activates, and I cannot hit him at all. Tolkir, I need help. Thank you. There we go. There's a Tolkir. Okay, let's pop a stone flash. Yes, I know. I've already fought this guy a little bit. Nope, Foos doesn't even slow him down a little bit. I mean, I get that I only have Foos, but, you know. Now attack him? Okay. Pop flames. Wow, this guy is just getting chunked. Okay. Resisted flames, so sparks. Actually, I want a soul trap. And then I'll kill him.
This is utterly unique. Be prepared to defend yourself. I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savo Sauron of this discovery? Please, hurry. What could this place be? This is simply... Let him know that we've unearthed something. Well, I'm not sure. Something unique, let's say. It's clearly magical in nature, but like nothing I've ever seen before. You should be most interested.
Okay.
So you wish to master the arcane arts? All right then.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end this episode off here. My timer has stopped, so that means that I'm running over with this. It didn't even go off, so I don't know. I don't know anything because I didn't hear it go off, but I'm gonna call this episode done here. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye! I'm first gonna save, and then quit the desktop while I'm still on camera. Just because, so, Control-Shift F12 is my keybind to stop recording, and if I do that while I'm in Skyrim, like playing it still, then it makes a screenshot. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Bye!